Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors trade. What just happened? The NBA world is absolutely buzzing right now. And if you're a Golden State Warriors fan, you might want to sit down for this one, because what just happened has stunned not only the fan base, but the entire league. A last-minute decision that no one saw coming has just shaken up the Western Conference and potentially the entire playoff picture. This isn't just another rumor. This is real. This is happening. The Golden State Warriors have made a shocking, gutsy, and completely unexpected move that could alter their future. When you talk about game changers, this is exactly what people mean. For weeks now, speculation has been mounting. Would the Warriors stand pat? Would they make a minor adjustment? Or would Bob Myers, or rather the current front office, finally push the panic button and go all in? Turns out it's option 3. And the move they've made might just be the boldest one since the dynasty began. They're Warriors, a team that's walked the tightrope between championship pedigree and aging stars, have just taken a leap of faith into a new era. The last-minute decision wasn't just a change in the roster. It was a clear message to the rest of the league. Their Warriors aren't done yet. Let's rewind for a second. As recently as 48 hours ago, most insiders believed the Warriors were likely to play it safe. With names like Klay Thompson potentially on the move and rumors swirling around the futures of Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga, many assumed Golden State would either stand pat or shuffle role players. But just when fans thought things were calming down, the Warriors front office dropped a bombshell. Multiple reports confirm that a blockbuster deal has been finalized, and it's unlike anything anyone expected. Not only does it involve a key departure, but it also includes a surprising arrival that has fans both thrilled and anxious. Sources close to the organization indicate that the Warriors have made a trade involving a major rotational player, someone deeply connected to the team's identity over the past few seasons. And in return, they've brought in a versatile, high-impact player who's been quietly dominant, a player other franchises overlooked, but Golden State saw as the missing piece. And here's the thing, this wasn't a decision that came overnight. Apparently, this move was brewing behind the scenes for days, maybe even weeks. And just when other teams backed off, their Warriors pounced. Timing was everything. And this last-minute deal came together with just hours left on the clock. We're talking about a deal that sent shockwaves through the locker room. Players were caught off guard, coaches were stunned, and the fans absolutely blindsided. Social media is on fire right now, with fans asking the same question over and over again. Why now? Why this move? And what does this mean for Steve Curry, Draymond Green, and the core that built this dynasty? But if you dig a little deeper, the answer becomes clearer. Their Warriors know the clock is ticking. Steve Curry is still elite, but he's not getting any younger. Draymond's fire is still burning, but his body has taken its toll. Klay Thompson's future remains uncertain. And the young guys, they're promising, but still inconsistent. Their Warriors had to act, and they did with purpose. The front office has taken a calculated risk here. The player they brought in is no household name, but insiders say he fits Steve Kerr's system like a glove. He's a two-way threat, a defensive anchor, and a capable scorer who can stretch the floor and defend multiple positions. Think of him as a hybrid between Andre Iguodala and Harrison Barnes. Not flashy, but extremely valuable. According to leaked details, this new addition has already spoken with Steve Curry and Draymond Green, and both veterans reportedly gave their full support. That says a lot. If those two guys are on board, the rest of the team will fall in line. But here's where it gets even more interesting. This trade doesn't just impact the roster. It shifts the Warriors' identity moving forward. It signals a shift from legacy preservation to aggressive pursuit. Their warriors are no longer content to sit back and reminisce about their 4 championships. They're chasing a 5th, and they're doing it with urgency. NBA analysts across the country are already reacting to the move, with ESPN calling it a power play and Bleacher Report saying it's the boldest in-season pivot of the year. And honestly, they might be right. This isn't just about adding talent. It's about reshaping the narrative. Up until now, critics have accused the Warriors of being stuck in the past, clinging to a once great core and refusing to evolve. This trade proves otherwise. Their Warriors are adapting. They're evolving, and they're not afraid to make tough decisions. Speaking of tough decisions, let's talk about the player who's leaving. This one hurts. The outgoing Warrior was more than just a contributor. He was a symbol of grit, loyalty, and championship culture. His departure will sting, not just for the team, but for the fans who watched him grow year after year. But that's the nature of the business. You don't make championship omelets without cracking a few eggs. The team's leadership, including Steve Kerr, reportedly struggled with the decision, but ultimately signed off because they knew it was necessary. Now, what comes next? Well, the new-look Warriors are expected to debut their revamped rotation in the next game, and all eyes will be on how this new piece fits. Chemistry takes time, but insiders are already saying that practice sessions have been electric. Curry has been working closely with the new addition while Draymond has taken him under his wing. This is classic Golden State adapt and conquer. The new Warrior is reportedly thrilled to join the franchise, calling it a dream opportunity in a brief statement to local reporters. He's motivated, he's hungry, and he wants to win. The ripple effects of this trade could be huge. Opposing teams will now have to adjust their scouting reports. Analysts will recalculate playoff predictions. And most importantly, their Warriors locker room just got a jolt of fresh energy. And don't forget, this might not even be the end of the moves. Sources are saying this last-minute decision could be the first domino. Another move could be on the horizon, maybe even involving a veteran buyout or a surprise free agent addition. Their Warriors are in go mode. And when this team is aggressive, that's when they're at their best. So, what should fans take away from all this? First, don't ever count this team out. Just when you think the story's written, the Warriors flip the script. Second, understand that building a winner means making tough calls. It means embracing change. And this move, as shocking as it is, could end up being the spark this team desperately needed. The Western Conference just got a whole lot more interesting. With Phoenix, Denver, the Lakers, and Minnesota all battling for positioning, their Warriors have now re-entered the conversation. This move proves they're not just here to compete, they're here to win. And if this last-minute trade is any indication, their Warriors are ready to shock the world once again. The question is, are you ready for it? Because what just happened might be the start of something unforgettable. Golden State didn't just make a trade. They made a statement. The dynasty isn't dead. It's evolving. And the rest of the NBA better pay attention.